But enough about that too. My name's Angela, and I am streaming Final Fantasy IV: The After Years for a Damage Control blog. I thought I would be done with this game. I am not. I thought, like seriously, no. Like last week when I started, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run through this dungeon, and I'll get far next week, and then this week will be the last one, and then we'll put this game behind us. But no, I found out there are 30 floors, and I'm only on floor 7. So we're gonna be here for a minute. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Depending on my rate of descent, maybe I will make it by the end of June. Holy moly, that's not how I expected my day to go. They weren't kidding when they said this game. The final dungeon in this game was just miserable. Everybody looks good. Random battle. Marlboro's goodness. Might as well get started big, I guess. That's how you know this game has it out for you, when you're starting off with Marlboro's. Now give me the kid. Alright, looking good. So I can save a little bit of magic, and I'm gonna use Fire Ega. I guess I could have had Rydia cast Fire Ega there as well. I don't think this is gonna do much worse than Flare. We'll see though. Okay, maybe it did. I'm gonna save my... Let's just save my MP. Oh, I cannot believe this. And ambushed. And he's just dead, wow. This game is just starting off big. I think we do have a rise though. Hey Nerdy, how are you doing today? And sorry I couldn't talk much during Karma stream. I'm like, I was like literally cooking. All I could type out with you was hey, like a frying pan in one hand, a kitchen knife in the other one. But how you doing? How's your Sunday going? And I chose just a regular fire one. That's all good. I'm the one cooking dinner while you stream. Now, hey, works for me. So, I gotta ask you if you have your hands free, what are you cooking tonight? Oh my goodness. Karma's a Discord call, and I'm going to be watching this chicken in the oven. I got barbecue baked chicken legs. Oh, nice. I have to appreciate how that just kind of resets it.
Yeah, that's our mantle.
Yes, keep casting Doom on her and keep resetting that timer to 10. Thank you. Thank you. So good. Yeah, as for cooking, like I said, I was made, have leftover beans and rice, so that's part done. Just trying to think of a veggie. But it's been game deving all day, lol. That sounds like a good day, though. Yeah, for my dinner, I made chicken parmesan, excuse me, squash and zucchini for the vegetables with onion, and for the pasta, it was like wheat penne. Love chicken parm. Yeah, it's pretty good. It took me a long time to figure out how to make it the way I wanted to. Yeah, I'd say the hardest part I figured out is like, okay, if you hammer the chicken breast until it's like nice and flat, and then you put flour on it, and then you do an egg wash, and then put it in the breadcrumbs, and then fry that, and then bake it. Then it turns out pretty good. Alright, I guess this kid can heal Rydia. Now let's use Rosa. She's got the most MP. Let's just do a regular cure. Goodness, this is gonna be a long night. I just feel in my bones. It's gonna be a long ass night. Come on, Rydia. So I made a lot of progress, but I still haven't done much content. Well, it takes time to do things. Man. No! And you added a lot to the game since the last time I played it here. Here. Yeah, I figured it was gonna feel like a new game completely. Yeah, the only thing is I figured that's why you added a skip cutscene button. Is like, I think my particular PC configuration doesn't like the video cutscenes because the game just like stops. So what I have been doing is just when I get to a cutscene, I'll just have the video open from the video files and just play that, just mash it up to the cutscene. And I'm like, I know no one else had that problem, but it just seems to, or maybe a few people. I don't know if it's just like this particular graphics card is like, nah, I don't like those cutscenes, and it just refuses to do anything. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm running in the first person. You were the first person to tell me that, lol. I don't know if it's just this particular graphics card. Like, did I have an AMD? I forgot what it was, an AMD Radeon, like the RX. It was like the 6500 series. Hey, Dio. Says, unfortunately, the movie files are played them, and that's the only type the RPG Maker takes. Maybe my system just doesn't like it. Oh, no worries. I mean, you added an option to skip it, and skipping it works just fine. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just maybe my particular configuration. And I think that's what makes like PC development sometimes a little bit tricky, because everybody's got their own slightly different configuration. I'd say versus something like, a console where, everybody's rocking the same, well, except for maybe like a Pro or something like that, but mostly everybody's rocking the same hardware. But welcome in, Dio. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good night. I blame my nerdy. I blame my graphics card. That thing's been a little. I got it, and it's kind of wonky. And I don't know why my system. Or maybe it's just AMD. Maybe AMD is all like RPG Maker games. Because this whole system is an AMD system. Oh, it's not a good night. I'm glad to be here. Well, Dio, I'm glad you can make it in. I hope your night goes better. I feel like certain PCs are weird with certain files. The movies are WebM and the sound is OGG, or I don't know how you pronounce that. Yeah, it sounds fine and everything. Yeah, it's just like based on the operating system too. It's like it could be anything, so it's like, eh. Let's do Rosa. I mean, and man, it could be Windows 10. I was like, my God, it was like, imagine if I was running Linux. What kind of GPU do you have? GPU do you have? It's a AMD. Hold on, let me look that up real quick. It's been a minute since I put that thing in, since I slapped that thing in. So give me 1 sec. And I have it written out, just like you write something on your hand. Well, let me see something real quick. Cause I got it right here. It is a, let's see. It is a Power Color Red Devil AMD Radeon RX 6650. Let me just look that up. I'm gonna just paste it in there. That was that one where I took that whole trip to Micro Center to get. I'll find anything about it real quick. I think all the drivers and everything are up to date. I'm gonna just send you the link so you can see for yourself. I don't know if it'll help, but I'll send you the link. I know Susie had a hard time running the game on the Linux OS, so they had to play using Windows. I don't know if the game is compatible with Mac. I guess we find the Drew here. He would know, but I'm gonna just post the link in the chat. There you go. But like I said, this is a Windows PC. It's like, although the way Windows is going, I wouldn't be surprised if my next PC or my next upgrade would be to Linux. I'm a little tired of Microsoft shenanigans. Like, I was like, Microsoft, you're doing what now? Okay, we made it to floor 8. Like, I'm sorry, it was like, Microsoft, I'm sorry, what feature are you adding? Yeah, I am. Oh, don't you kill Theodore. Good. Yeah, as it stands right now, I am not a fan of their recall feature. Now, granted, I don't have a Windows 11 PC, and I don't think I'm going to be upgrading to Windows 11 anytime soon. Yeah, I saw that feature, and I was like, well, that sounds like a privacy nightmare. Oh yeah, take that, sweet revenge. Still on Windows 10, but my GPU is GeForce. Oh, okay, yeah, I've always had AMD gear. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any NVIDIA GPU. Yeah, I know AMD stuff can be a little weird sometimes though, but it's on the affordable side. That is why I buy it. What's this over here? Before I got this PC, I was pretty much on Intel graphics forever. Oh, yeah, I think I had like my first computer was like an Intel, and then after that for the CPU, I was like, I'm just going AMD. I'm sorry, Intel. Okay, so I guess I came back oh no, not a Marlboro. I guess I can just skip this floor then. Hey, Professor Galvez, how you doing? Gonna be lurking? Thank you for the lurk. I should use stop with her. I'm doing good. My internet was wonky, but I did stop by. I was watching your Pokemon stream on Friday. That was hilarious. Like I said, my internet was wonky though. I enjoyed that. But I'm glad to see you. And good luck with Grady. Why did I do it? Why? I was on lunch break, and I wanted something to watch while I was eating.
What?
What's so fun about it? Oh, basically your comments. Basically unpaid child labor comments were hilarious. You're like, hey kid, take this package. We're not going to pay you for it. That tickled me. I am easily amused. I am sorry, Professor Galvez. Hey kid, collect all these Pokemon out in the world. I'm not going to pay you for it either, but have a good time. Oh, child labor is comedy gold. Yeah, see? It is. So many floors to get through. It says, oh, last name was misspelled. Oh no! Don't you berserk? Oh, that's my doppelganger Gobez. Oh, he's good. He's good. I quite like doppelganger Gobez. Out of all these character sprites, he is the easiest on my eyes. Unfortunately, even he cannot make this game better. Like he's like the most interesting part of this game, and even he cannot make it better. Even though he just did with that whole instant kill thing, this game is still terrible. I want to say easily one of the worst Final Fantasies I've ever played. I take it back. Would you do the after years, or would you play Final Fantasy 2? Yeah, I'd play Final Fantasy 2 over this. I don't even like Final Fantasy 2. It's a close toss-up if I would do 8 again. but at least 8 doesn't have chapters and all of this happening. I cannot play any FS before 7. The sprites make me cringe. Oh no! But 6 is so good. I feel like you would like 6. I guess except for the sprites. Boy. The hell is this? Okay, that's floor 9. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the sprites. I really like them in 6. This one is I just tell sprites are like slightly modified, so you can see because this game is actually on the for the PSP. This is supposedly deep, but looks so childish I couldn't do anything but laugh at it. I enjoyed it. It turned out to be like one of my favorite yeah, I'm gonna put that up there, like it made feel nothing. Yeah, but that one turned out to be like one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I really enjoyed it. They feel nothing. I guess it's not for everybody. It's like I'm still like going through my backlog of playing games before. Oh no, not thank goodness she has a ribbon on. I'm still going through my list of playing games. I think 5 is the only one I haven't played before 7. I would like to see 6 in the FF remake engine would be interesting. I think it would be. I feel like it would be so much work though. I can't see Square doing it, but I think people will lose their minds over it though. I can't see Square doing it though. I feel like Pixel Remaster is the best we're going to get. But I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened. I didn't really think that remake was coming for 7. But who knows? think of my Final Fantasy adventures, I think it would have to be, I haven't played 5, 10, not doing the MMOs. I need to finish 12. I finished 13, but I still need to do 13.2 and 13.3 and 15. At least make the battles more appealing. Yeah, yes, it depends on how much you really like the turn-based. How do you feel about just straight up turn-based? I played 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's pretty good though. Look. It's, the monsters look badass. Why not the characters? Oh, beats me. I guess limitation of the hardware? That doesn't really bother me that much. I'm just so used to it. It's charmed me. Hermes sandals. God. Oh, they are really... I've come to hate these things. Yeah, Gobez Nice Kiraga. I guess he's just going to randomly attack. After seeing Phantasy Star and Breath of Fire, even Chrono Trigger, I think Square didn't simply care much about Final Fantasy. They just went along with it until 7. Oh no, they put a lot into 6. Well, no, I think they cared because Final Fantasy was pretty huge. I don't know. It feels like, I guess, stylistic choice, but I don't know. I'm not. I think for that, Magna or Magnus would probably be the better ones to ask. They are the huge Final Fantasy fans. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't say they didn't care about Final Fantasy. They didn't. They sure do care about a lot more than Chrono Trigger. Like, yeah, get Final Fantasy on everything. Last thing, in terms of engine, oh, that I wouldn't know. I know for the first Final Fantasy games, like the ones on NES, I mean, they were kind of limited by hardware. I feel like Chrono Trigger was, well, Chrono Trigger was, you know, it was like Square and Enix working together before they merged. Well, this was years before the merger. That was like their dream game. Didn't play Phantasy Star though. To be honest with you, I played like, no, that was Phantasy Star. I never got into Phantasy Star. And I was thinking of Shining in the Darkness. I played a little bit of it. I was like, nah, I can't do this game. I don't like it very much. I think I missed much of anything. But yeah, I think I played Chrono Trigger before I really played the Final Fantasy. And it doesn't bother me. I kind of like both as equally. So do you do Shiny Force and you won't like any dungeon crawlers? I don't know, Professor Galvez. I have played Mega 10 games. Nothing can be... I'm not gonna say nothing can beat the Mega 10 game, but you haven't crawled a dungeon where the developer actively hates the player until you've played the Mega 10 game. My God, like... My God, do these games like torturing people. I'm gonna say Strange Journey was peak developers giving the middle finger. I play Sierra games. I didn't have PC, so I have never ever played a Sierra game.
Asphincter says what?
I know what developer hate is. I mean, for dungeon crawling, for me, Mega 10 was something special. At least Strange Journey, my god. That was a game that came out like, at least in the United States, 2010. I'm gonna say I've never played a dungeon where the room, like one dark room where the room was completely dark and the developer was like, yeah, you're not going to be able to see. You're just going to bump along every nook and cranny and press A until you can find the door. You can't see. Oh, that's too bad. See if I can get rid of this thing. Oh, okay, now I go lurk, have fun, and just see you. All right, well, thank you, Professor Gappas. Appreciate that lurk. Gotta get rid of this cat. Come on, Rydia, hurry up. I just don't trust that cat over there. I guess a good fire egg should take care of him. Eventually I have to get back to playing Fantasy Star 2 and 4, never beat either. Yeah, like I said, I have yet to play a Fantasy Star game. The cats are very angry about it not being Catterday. It looks like it's... Nah, I think Dio, I think the cat's just an asshole. Just look at that smug grin. Look, it came back for more. I hate it here. 2 and 4 are both pretty good. I hated 3 and it's really short. You can meet in about 6 hours. Oh, that is crazy short. Better not die on me, kid. Yeah, Fantasy Star is like one of the franchises I never got around to. I probably should have... should have cast stop on that thing. Oh boy. I played the RPGs after I played the MMO, so it was interesting getting used to the lore and all. Oh, okay. Oh, still not dead. Oh boy. Got like one more flare and enemies have an absolutely ridiculous amount of HP at this point. They sure do. But why would this game let you have anything else but pain? Maybe this was noticeable last week, but it feels very apparent this week. Yeah. Why would you? Why would you let the enemies have anything else? A reasonable amount of HP? No. They are just loaded to the gills. And do you want to use Libra to see how much HP they have? Well, you know what? Libra doesn't work in this game about 75% of the time. So nice middle finger to you. And I don't even know why Libra doesn't work. Like, what is the point of having Libra if it's never going to work? I want a regular ether. Should probably use some on Gobez too. Oh boy. Maybe a bit more. I mean, nice dry ether. I think that's good. What do we have? Oh, random oh my god, no. No, we're not doing this. Not before a boss. What might be a boss. Like, wow, this game is just like a behemoth and and a blue dragon. Oh my god. Oh, will this be a game over? Am I gonna have to go back to the 7th floor now? That looked like a fun fight, did it? Okay, okay, wow. I don't even know what Final Fantasy Astaroth appeared in. What lore are we pulling from now? Can you like tell me this this isn't a Megaton game? They're all like, hey, how about some Megaton? Oh, that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure Quake wouldn't work on it. You cannot tell me that this particular team was not inspired by Megaton. I'm sorry. No. Oh my god. And the only bad part about this particular family configuration is nobody has bands. Okay, wow, it is not looking good. Well, we know a Go Needle will work for sure. Ah! I have to make you fight Gabriel, Michael, Raphael, and Uriel after this. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if they just did, like... This is just terrible. Alright, let's see if we can get one more. Nope. No, in this game, nope. No, in this game, they'll make you fight all of them right behind each other with no chance to heal. That sounds about right. I can't believe. Now we got angels coming down. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. this game, this game. And then they had the nerve to, like, a random battle to have a blue dragon and a behemoth in the same fight. Like, right before you get to the boss, it's like, yo, what the hell, man? And you, see you never, hopefully never again. Go to hell. Dio, can you tell an angel to go to hell? Thank you, Dio. I think you can. Okay, excellent. What was that monster? That creature. She reminded me of something. She looked like the demons I heard about in legends. A demon? This is no mere moon. This is home to demons and devils. I got a Seraphim's mace. Ooh, who can equip that? Can we mace someone good? Wouldn't that be like maybe for... Oh, okay. I guess Gomez could probably use it. Maybe. No, he cannot. But he can. Yeah, we're not going to use that. Well, what I am going to hope is that a save point is right around the corner. I mean, that wasn't a horribly difficult fight, but I would rather not do it again. Oh, there was a save point right there the whole time. Rest here? I think I will. Wish granted. Never in a million years did I expect you to come back. It has been a while, hasn't it, Kane? I have somewhat mixed feelings about this reunion, but I must admit, you have been a strong ally for all of us. You seem to have changed as well. It took a very long time, but I have regained control of myself. Just as Cecil did. And just as you did as well, I suppose. So, I owe it to all the power of the Lunarians, in particular the power of you and Cecil's father. That was an awkward sentence. I see. Is this moon related to yours at all? It's like less like a moon and just like a giant spaceship, it feels like. I don't know. What happened to your moon in the ensuing years? I do not know. The Lunarian's crystals were robbed of their power. The enemy's claws were upon them. They were they? Whoever controls this moon, I'm going to exact my revenge upon them. Okay. Yay, a band that I cannot use because of my party configuration. Good stuff. Thank you, Gomez. I don't get it. Like, why can't I get a band with Gomez and Cecil? Like, this game is just mocking me at this point. Like, no one gets anyone. Like, none with Cecil and Theodore. None with Gomez and Cecil. It's like, why? I'm mildly annoyed, as you can probably tell. That's a teleporter. And that's a random battle. Hey, look, Dio, another Marlboro. Oh, this one casts Doom. Does stop work on it? Oh no, my lord, stop will not work on it. Another variant of Marlboro too. Oh, stop does work on it. That helps a little bit. That was 8,000 damage right there. Like, my god, these things must have at least 10,000 HP, or not 15,000. Let's see. I hated Marlboro Menace and FF10. I could just imagine they were just as bad in this. Yeah, unfortunately, stop does work on them. Otherwise, that'd be a yikes. Oh boy, what's coming now? They always ambush you in 10. Of course they do. How else are they gonna get their nasty bad breath? Iron Giant, my god, what is that? Well, obviously it's an Iron Giant. You needed initiative, or you got ambushed. Bad breath always on the first move. Oh my god. Wow, Cecil's dead. Alright, bring your daddy back to life.
Fatality.
Thank you, Dio. I still need to play 10. Definitely not on stream. I think after this, I think I've had my fill of live streaming Final Fantasy for a good while. I'd love to see you play 9, honestly. I haven't played 9 in years though, wow. And the problem is when you stream once a week, you're just like spending half of the year playing one game. Oh boy, who's going to survive?
Asphincter says what?
Oh, we got some survivors.
Boom shakalaka!
I was always curious to see what other people do with certain things. Doing another flare in there. Oh, of course. Like, screw you, buddy. And just do a murder of Gomez. At least the save point is right there. We're gonna bring everybody to full health. See if we can get another flare off. It's yeah, it's been a while since the last extremely annoying boss. Yay, another meteor. Did not get that. I don't know who's going to survive this. I don't think Gomez is going to survive. We'll see. No, wow. That last meteor is even stronger.
Boom shakalaka!
Does the Behemoth do Ecliptic Meteor in this? Don't know. I didn't fight him long enough. Didn't fight him long enough to see. Nah, we're not winning this one. Alright, we might have to grind a little bit more. I don't think this fight's impossible. No, the only place, Nerdy, the only place I've seen Ecliptic Meteor is in Monster Hunter World. There you go. Of course. Oops, too soon. Wait, I might have to do some grinding. Oh, okay, I know it does it as Monster Hunter World as well as Final Fantasy 14. We're almost right on time. Yeah, that's one way to put it, Dio. I guess I'm gonna have to grind. Look at that. The game is like, did you say grind? We got you. I probably should have healed. See if it stopped working on this asshole. Okay, cool. And done. Oh, might as well do the thing, grind a little bit, get some XP. Cause my god, you don't know when the next random battle will come to murder you. Don't go that way, that's for sure. Oh, 2 behemoths. I could stop both of them, that'd be pretty good. All it does is just punch you over and over again. Wonder why FF8's behemoths were such pushovers? That I don't know. I guess it depends on the game. Some behemoths in some games are easier than others. That meteor was not scary at all. These particular behemoths aren't too bad if you can get stop off. Okay, yeah, they are really resistant to magic though. Alright, gaining levels at least. Nice behemoths were a problem. I don't know if I actually ran into too many of them. I think I might have gotten lucky in that aspect. Either I ran into very few of them or none of them, or this experience was so traumatic that I blocked them from my memory, and I cannot tell you which was which. It's been like 20 years since I played that game. Only saw them in the final dungeon. I do remember tone berries, so maybe I got lucky and I didn't get a behemoth. Or maybe I was so well prepared that I was like, oh, what are these things? Certainly nothing I can't handle. Speaking of...
Asphincter says what?
Somebody's only appeared in Ipson's castle from what I remember. I remember doing a lot. I remember finding out why people dreaded the Toneberry. Oh, Rosie, you better live through this. Okay, wow. She did not. Alright, be right back. Chicken is almost done. Alright, see you when you get back, nerdy. I can't. That was not enough. Oh, that was terrible. I'm going to die a pointless death. Yeah, this thing wants Rosa dead. I think I've had enough. Oh, someone cast Meteor, huh? Oh goodness, hey. You know, it'd be nice. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get off one. Maybe Leviathan will kill this thing. I am just so done. It just sucks if you got 3 in a battle. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about Toneberries, I do remember them being quite traumatic in 9 and 7. Oh, this game. This particular game. Crystal Helm. Let's see what the Diamond Helm did. Resist lightning. And then I still have to grind anyway. Like, what level are you supposed to be on to do this dungeon? My god. I got some level grind a little bit more, and then... Now the game is like, oh, you want to level grind? No. Maybe that blue dragon and Behemoth and Behemoth counters the secret to great XP. Maybe. Wow, really want Rosa dead, don't you? All right, now it's time. Time to get your beat down. Watch, Dio, I managed to beat the counter and it'd be like 1000 XP. Okay, so there are 4 encounters, and I think... Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just sick of this game. Body sick of this game. I will take a quick 2 to 3 minute break. Okay, I am feeling the right amount of not as angry. Just the right amount, like still some anger, a little bit of frustration, a little bit of resignation. Should probably open up the game guide. I'm starting to hate these particular enemies. I guess I'm just going to take it with Gomez. We got a chance to do an instant kill with that sword, so maybe I will just take that because that's a lot of XP. So maybe less magic and more just swing sword and hope that we get an insta kill. I think that seems like a solid plan. If you ask me. And you didn't, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm the one streaming the game. No, I don't think the insta-kill works too well on a Behemoth. That'd make me happy if it did, though. We're just gonna get a stop on Behemoth. Okay, just... Alright, everybody, time to go to town on this asshole. Yeah, maybe like I said, I'll just grind for a little bit. I'm out of better ideas. I could try the other bosses. It's like, is every floor just... Every 2 floors you just get like a boss rush from every single game in the franchise? That was an okay amount of XP. I guess I can try the other bosses. Well, what is the worst that can happen? I die again? That I get another game over? The Magna come in his last minute and use the Ha command or something? I don't know. Anything can happen. I forgot I wanted to go the other way. Lucifer's going to appear at a random encounter at this rate. I wouldn't be surprised. You're gonna jinx it, Dio. I know you are. You're gonna speak this into existence. Yeah, no, we gotta be Beelzebub. Like, what the hell, man? Okay, this is so much worse. Hey, close enough. Alright, buddy, how do you like Flare? And then he hates himself. Screw this thing in particular. I'm gonna end up using a guide to get through this, aren't I? Or we're just gonna play this game until the end of time. That's how it's gonna go, isn't it? I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to get another streaming day in here just so I'm not streaming this forever. This is what's gonna happen. I just know it. Unfortunately, I need her to, say, yeah, Megatron is next after that. Well, why not, right? Probably be a little easier if I had someone with bands. Oh my god. And just think, Dio, you could be playing this game. Would this be a game that you would try? Like, maybe you just made it look bad and this game is actually quite good? Or you were like, nah, this game looks terrible. And of course, you will take out Rydia. No! Oh no, no way! I should cast a curing spell on her. I admit it, her fire spell, his cure spell is terrible. It's like not even bothering at all. But that is convincing no, Dio. Of course you would. Goodness. Alright, buddy, you can eat a flare. How do you like that then, you asshole? Oh, he didn't like it at all. Okay, now Iridian knows flare. What was that monster? Oh, how could it be so big? What a hideous creature. Do the crystal's conjurations know no bounds? Appropriate. Thank you, Dio. This is what happens when one loses all hope in body and soul? Yeah, we get any strong enemies, we're just gonna run for it. Like, screw that. Loki's loot. What the hell? Oh, I think that's for Edward. Nice, the fitting fanfare. Exactly. Oh, we're not bringing Edward with us, so... Effective against all monsters. That's actually not bad. Edwards are like level 20, though. Back attack? Oh, hell no. It's like Cecil, like hurry up with your leveling. Like, come on and catch up with everybody else. Okay, I think the one I don't want is over there. Not a back attack, I'll show you. Hi. Be nice if the KO worked on him. Alright, buddy, time for you to stop. Right before I get to say, oh, you want a rematch, huh? Oh, oh, a little too soon. It's like just thing when you're playing this game, you could be doing anything else but playing this game. But it's like I can't stop now. I'm so close to the end. I need to see how this goes. Spite. I feel like anybody who's played this game and they get to this point, spite keeps them going. I would love to leave the person. If you're out there, you're lurking in my audience and you love this game, please tell me why. This game has been a slug since day one for me. It started out interesting and then it's been all downhill. But if anybody's a fan of this game, let me know why. I see Final Fantasy IV is good. This, however, this leaves everything to be desired. We'll grind a bit more. Now, I think the other one was at the top. Or was there one left over here? I don't know. We'll see. Just don't feel like doing the stupid cats either. Oh, I missed a treasure chest. Eggs potion. Oh, so good. So good. It's like Final Fantasy for the after years. It's not a game that you play to enjoy. It is a game that you endure. And by the time you get to the end, you're gonna be sick of it. Okay, we're gonna see if we can survive this one. Oh baby, here we go. Oh, I finally killed one. Oh, baby. We might actually have a chance at this. Maybe. I feel like this fight might be survivable. I got a good and bad feeling about this. Just need that stop. Just cast stop. Please, Radio, just cast a stop, man. Just cast stop. Cast faster! Thank you. I think we can win this. And then we'll see how much XP. Was it worth the XP? The leveling is working though. I finally survived that stupid ice storm attack. Let's see. That's the gill. Maybe it's an okay amount of XP. Yeah, we got. Just let me save. At least I can say to you, I have finally beaten a blue dragon. Feels like XP should be 3 times higher than that there. Yeah, for all the bullshit they put you through. Never underestimate the after years. Exactly. Just gonna burn through these tents. Yeah, use a little bit more. Oh, these tents are terrible. I'm gonna go blow through a whole entire moon cycle at this rate. Okay, well that recovered everybody's 8 MP. No, not quite, not quite. Gobez. So it takes 4 tents, which you can do with 1 cottage. Oh my god, this game. And that never undermate the after years ability to kick you in the teeth. That's all I can say. Like, this game will kick you in the teeth. It'll say, "Screw you." Hey Tenchi, how you doing tonight? Weren't you playing Monster Hunter World with everybody else? And that is a lot of sleeping. But they are well rested. Well, who do we have this time? King Behemoth, oh my god. So I'm just listening to yell at each other while watching the stream. Well, I appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think it just counters. Yeah, it just counters, I think. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, I like the way this game's going. Is it guide time? I am this close to using the guide because I'm sick of this game, and I kind of want to speed things up. Again, if I'm only making a few floors per stream, that is not good, because each floor has, every other floor has like 4 bosses. Wow. Oh, screw it. This thing's just going to, it's going to keep attacking me. Because I need that magic like right away. I guess everybody will be supporting. We'll just let the magic casters. That's slightly more survivable. Okay. Thank you, Cecil. We get another slow off on this asshole. And Cecil's dead. All right, Rosa, hurry it up. My God. Just die already, please. Stop killing Rosa! I'm shocked that it hasn't used any fire attacks. You would think, wouldn't you? Like King Gigaflare or something. Don't give it any ideas, Dio. Why would you do that? Giving it ideas. It's like, oh, that's a great idea. Of course, you just let this thing have a tremendous amount of HP. You would think, like, how much magic does this asshole have? There you go, you happy? Here's a nice meteor for everybody. And if anybody survives, you can have one back. Don't we have any survivors, though? Okay, wow, that was just a... Oh no! Cast Blink on healers. It is too late, I have one. I will remember that for next round. I have one, despite its best efforts. Okay. That was no regular behemoth. We won. Oh, there was my Ecliptic Meteor, lol. Yeah? How much more formidable could our enemies possibly be? It went out with the middle finger meteor. Yeah, that's Ecliptic Meteor. Behemoth was fearsome enough already. Question answered, lol. Guys, stop giving this game ideas. Crystals control these monsters just as they guide the blue planet? Tiger fangs, another item I can't use. And if there's any monsters, I think I'm just gonna run until we get to the save point. I'm not doing that fight again. So come on, guys, run. And you, Star. Stop scratching yourself. Save real quick, and then we'll use a cottage, and then save again. Cottage, because apparently it takes 4 tents to do what one cottage can do. Artist wants to give you some tips. Does she now? I don't think I want to fight on a new moon, so I'm going to use another tent. Everybody take a nap again. There we go. Let's see how that works out. If I don't like how that looks in my favor, I'm gonna use another tent. Who's over here? Hold on. Now I need to know. Make sure I didn't miss a treasure chest or anything. Come on, guys. We got room for grinding later. Nope, didn't miss anything. Okay. Just more random battles. That was a lot of gil. That was a middle finger amount of gil to drop. All right. See how this works again. This guy. Okay, black magic is not working. And of course, it goes immediately with a... It goes immediately with the crush move. And the crush move is deadly. I did not mean to use pressure, I meant to use taunt. I wonder if there's like a trick to this, or is it just middle finger? Screw you. Maybe it's weak to pig? Yeah, that'd be funny. Let's try regular attacks. Okay, then it counters. Okay, that is a ridiculous amount of, This guy hits hard, it occasionally casts Meteor, it kinda sucks. We'll see if not casting magic will help survive Meteor, but I doubt it. Maybe it just casts Meteor after a certain amount of turns. Maybe it's just an asshole. I don't know. Everything in this game. Now let's see who survives this one. Everybody, actually. All right. King Behemoth prepared you for this, did it though? Alright, well let's see what happens if we get a flare off. I think King Behemoth did prepare me. I guess I should try Blink, as Tenchi suggested. At least as a way to do something about its counterattack. Be nice if if Cecil has some better white match. Okay, no, I think this thing just says middle finger, screw you. So Blink isn't going to do much about those damned counterattacks, but maybe it'll do something. Maybe it'll help against the counters. At least until this damn thing comes up with another meteor. Yes, maybe King Behemoth did. Maybe King Behemoth was trying to teach me something, Dio. Put down this game and walk away and never come back. And this thing is still alive. King Behemoth didn't know you were streaming? Okay. I still wonder if Meteor is a counter to magic. So we're about to find out. Also, this thing's still not dead yet. I've been hitting it these huge ass attacks. think it's holding off the attack so far. I think, like, I'm starting to think that the meteor is a counter to big magic attacks. Like, I feel like if I use flare, it's going to use meteor. I don't know this because I didn't look it up. This is just what I'm guessing, and from the fact that it hasn't cast meteor in a while, but we're about to find out if this thing casts meteor or not. So in case it does, I want everybody to be at full health. All right, we have won. So I think meteor is a counter to magic. Screw this thing. Yay! Oh, thank you, Tenchi.
Oh, did I win?
Thank you, Dio. This game sucks. A giant. Like the one in Babel, but 20 times more annoying. What an enormous machine. We beat him? We're alive, somehow. That was absolutely nothing like any of Zemus's giants. We got a gigant axe? I don't think anybody's equipping. Oh, hello. Can poison enemies. Okay, that's not much better than what we have here. Okay, so I'm gonna run and save. So in the time we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, I have only made it down 2 floors. So let's hope that the next area is a bit more merciful. Thank you for the alert, Dio. See you when you get back. Remedy, Phoenix down, random battle. Let's see, let's hope this kills it. That wasn't too bad. Watch this thing be like, oh no, did you use fire on me? I absorbed that. But, or maybe it won't. No, it just has a lot of... It has a lot of XP for some reason, or hit points, and I don't know why. I felt like that fire attack should have taken it out. And we're not using flare on it. This is how the game like wastes your time with these enemies that just don't die. Okay, you're gonna make me use my bigger attacks just so we can get out of here. Okay, Rosa learned Holy. Nice. At least we're getting somewhere. Marlboro Menace. Let's see, how much does Holy cost? 46? What do they call this in the old translations? Pearl or white or something like that? I'm gonna get rid of this so Rhea doesn't die. Oh, that works too. That works. Okay, useless. 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 Of course, just do that to Rydia. Don't worry, I didn't need her alive or anything. Come on, give me a KO. Oh, no KO. It's a bad bomb. That is a bad bomb. Give me a KO, come on. Yes. Anything in here other than random battles? I'm tired of these bomb kings. Okay, we are finally getting somewhere. And don't be a monster in a box. Do not be a monster in a box. Whew. I feel like the black garb is probably for Edge. But we'll see. It's probably for Edge. You know, being ninja and all. No. Double no. Why are you killing my boy? Oh boy, I don't think I am making good progress in this dungeon. it's not going well. Oh god, kids, just run. Don't look back. Okay, made it to the 11th floor. Crystal mail, hello. No. See, protects against status effects, strong against the undead. Probably good for that. Oh, I totally forgot to give this kid better armor. What is he wearing now? Resist ice. Let's get this kid some better armor. He's probably okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. Just in case nothing works on this thing. And please just die. No, okay. Don't die then. But I will ask you to stop. Goodbye. That was not worth the XP. Okay, 12th floor. But I don't feel like I completely explored that floor. You know what? Maybe I don't need to explore all of the floors until we get to a save point. No, I do need to make sure I didn't miss any good treasure. I would like to save my game, though. That is really what I want. Let's use a dry ether. Looks good. Okay, at least we know the way down. Preemptive strike, hello. Yeah, I kind of don't want to leave without those treasure chests, unfortunately. I'm just thinking, like, imagine if you're playing this game and you have a party that's heavy on magic users, but a lot of these users, these monsters and bosses counter with magic attacks and nasty attacks. Is it even possible to win with a magic team? Marlboro, but the menacing kind, unlike those others, which aren't. I don't know about that, Dio, but yeah, something like that, but not quite. Hey, how are you supposed to get over there? Oh, that worked. So I guess you have to go down and around? Like, how are you supposed to do this? I'll fly turning this fight around. Ah, cottage. Silver hourglass. I mean, cottages are always good. I keep forgetting what the silver hourglass does. Spider silk is slow and silver hourglass. Okay, hourglasses are for stop. Spider silk is for slow. Cool. Another ambush. Thank you. My goodness, this game, this is quite the drag. Okay, everybody's not dead. Cool. Not cool. Stop attacking my boy. Oh, we need a save point and soon. Characters are wasting away out here. I guess we can use a couple more dry. Organize, use dry ether. Oh, I hope this gets rid of it. Please die. Thank you. Oh, she killed my... Whew. Theodore lives. My goodness, like, look at Dio. Look at all this hot Final Fantasy action you're missing. You sure you don't want to play this game? Play a Final Fantasy, but definitely, absolutely not this game. It sounds like quitting before you even got here. Dio, what is it about the game that turns you off in particular? Is it everything or just like one thing? Everything. So in your eyes, does this game have any redeeming qualities? It's like, for redeeming qualities for the after years, complete silence. Everything I like about it is borrowed and heavy quotation marks from the previous game. Yeah, how do you like that, you stupid cat? So basically, like, I can just play Final Fantasy IV and pretend the sequel never came along. Is that what you are saying, Dio? Better not be a monster in the box. I would definitely sooner play Final Fantasy IV again than going through this game. I feel like you're giving up early, Dio. Just think of all the great things you can do, like not playing this game. I heard about how miserable it is, but there is nothing quite like seeing it played. You don't like stuff like that? Just get everybody virus? Rosa about to die over here? Wow, she just lived. Look at that. A ribbon, hello. Well, Theodore is our second healer, so I feel like he should get the ribbon. Rosa is very lucky, yeah. First bit of mercy this game has shown me in a while. Let me see, is there anything I can use? And that still didn't kill it. I guess next teleporter we get to, I'm gonna go back and go buy some stuff from that stupid rabbit. What is it? Buying way? Naming way? I don't know. The enemies the enemies having way too much HP is another reason to avoid this game. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. And also like random battle every 5 steps. They really have it out for Rosa, don't they? At least Rosa is fairly quick with casting her spells. And still not enough to kill it. Wow, screw you. That was the wrong one. But who cares? Oh, never mind, they're dead. I think I cast that on the wrong person. I'm just in time for Riddy to gain a level. We'll just let Rosa handle, Riddy handle this. What I would love is to get myself to a save point so I can use the tent. We just summon somebody to take care of this. It's like Leviathan, hell. Will this work though? Watch all this and it does like 7 damage or something. I'm hoping it does like 7,000 and it kills it though. That wasn't 7,000. It did not kill it. Alright, Rosa. Please help. Well, holy, get rid of it. Someone should eat that moose. No, it'll be like, the blob, and if you eat it, it'll kill you. Alright, well, at least Rosa gained a level from all that. I think I just need to get to a save point. Don't be monster in a box. A dry ether. Hello, just what I need. So again, I want to get to a save point so I can recover my magic. Alright, it is no longer a full moon. Definitely not these. I might have to do some grinding to make up for all this running. Back attack. I just want to get to a save point, that's all. I'm not asking for much, game. Just a save point, that's all. But now this one... This game in particular, though, no. You cannot have a save point. You can't get very far. This better be good for all that. X-Potion, not even worth the effort. I guess I'll use it. That's it, I just want somewhere to save my game. Another back attack? Trying to kill Rosa again? It'll take a bit more than that to kill Gomez, fortunately. It's like the game knows that you don't feel like being bothered with it anymore and you just want to get to a save point. The game is like, no, you can't get to a save point. Absolutely not. Not until I get to the save point. Oh, you can reflect this run. My God. Yeah, we're doing that, taking the free healing, and then we will grind. I just want to save my game, my God. Cecil? It has been a while since we talked like this. Just you and I. It certainly has. Riveting dialogue. I'm sorry. About what? I lost control of myself. And look what it has caused. I've been there before, Kane would probably say. If you hadn't come down from that mountain, I would have been lost. Quit it. In fact, without you, Theodore and Rosa would have both been beyond rescue by now. I wasn't doing it just for you, you understand? Huh? Baron is my motherland. It always has been, and it always will be. True enough. I've been away from it for far too long. But now you are back. Yes. What do you think of Theodore? Again, riveting dialogue. He has talent, and he's every bit as earnest as you are. Yeah, is he? I suppose that stubborn streak of his comes from Rosa, though. Ah, perhaps. We have to stop this moon. I'll be counting on you, Kane. And I will not let you down. Exactly what Ty said. Alright, got free healing and interdimensional elevator. So what I will do is stock up on some supplies. And then we'll get back in there. Can't remember how this works though. I think it's the one next to the save point that takes us out of here. Yeah. Now, at least I am not being ambushed every 5 minutes. There we go. Weaponsmith. You got nothing that I need. Look at all this guild that I can't use. The only way this guild would be useful to me is if I could... I guess I can just buy stuff. Definitely buying more cottages. Man, what are you buying on? Anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, they're actually letting you buy stuff? Just a little bit. Like, I would be saying to get to the boss, well, you cannot proceed unless you have this amount of gil. And you're like, no. The game has a conscience all of a sudden. Well, it was actually, it's been here the whole time, Dio. The game has like just a teeny bit of mercy. Like if you look real hard with the magnifying glass, you'll find the game's mercy. Hey, hold on. Perfect. Okay, let's try it again. We're going to grind a bit, and then we're going to proceed. How do you like that deal? A Duke Marlboro. For one marble is not enough. And stop doesn't work. I had a feeling the stop would eventually stop working. I meant to cast the other one. Fingers are too fast for their own good. There's a pause button. I just realized that. This whole time I could have paused battles. Okay, that's a lot of XP. It says, wow, I wonder if this is the largest Marlboro. That is a lot of Marlboro, though. That's too much Marlboro, actually. That much Marlboro should be illegal. But I think I will take the opportunity. Oh, geez. Oh, no, we're not going over there. Whoa, ho, ho. Of course! Why wouldn't you guessed? Stop it, Rydia! Oh no. Surely the end is near for this thing. Okay, DCS over there having too much fun. Alright, kid, don't die on me. You should know when it's just one, you're in for a bad time. And not even worth the not even worth it in terms of what you get for beating it. Like that Marlboro, totally worth it. That thing, not worth it. I'm gonna just grind here and like, how are you supposed to get everywhere if it's like there's 4 crystals every couple of levels? Like, how am I supposed to get anywhere? Hey, Glow, how many crystals are there? A fiend dragon, what is that? Oh, dragons, this one must be the most fiendish. Poor Rydia, you missed out on that XP. Definitely the most fiendish, Dio. You're like, oh, you finally beat a blue dragon? Well, here, have a fiend dragon. Have a Gosh dang chimera thing. Really? The Duke Nukem of Marlboros. Alright, keep using poison gas. And wash that nasty mouth out. No, it's just nothing but crystal monsters. Theodore's dead. Alright, let me just not grind too far away from the save point then. Exactly what Ty said. Which is this entire game. I've only been able to make it down a couple floors. Like, I haven't even been able to make it a full 10 floors. I don't even know what this is. I don't want to fight it. Alright, I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the stream grinding here. Alright, let's pull up that guy. You know what, screw this. Let's see how bad this floor is. Let me save. Alright, the depths B12. Again, mind you, there's 30 floors, and we've only gotten... Alright. Let's see. That's not wrong. B10. Let's see. Okay, keep going. Let's see, what do we have here? My god, none of this looks fun. Wow. Wow. Who are you in particular? There is a ribbon on this floor, though. And there's just more battles, like every floor down is a battle. Holy moly. No, it's just basically every boss from every Final Fantasy. Like every floor after this is just a boss fight. Hold on, is there any point in this game where the boss fights stop? Okay, so you get a break when you get to the 15th floor, but until then there's like 20 bosses between and in there. Is there Kefka in there? Not that I saw, but there is Gilgamesh. If that helps. I mean, at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if Kefka showed up. Alright. So, I'm gonna grind a little bit, then I'm attempt these. Oh, Gilgamesh is even better. Of course. I'm gonna grind a bit, then I'm gonna take on... They'll last a couple rounds, I think. Or, okay, it wasn't too bad. Well, jeez. Again, thank you. And then, and then Sephiroth suddenly. I think that's when it's time to just throw in the towel. You're done. Like my yada, you gotta start bringing out the big guns. I still can't believe how many bosses there are. This is why I don't make any progress. How do you like it, asshole? Oh, and there's an ultimate weapon too, Dio. I feel like you like that. What else we got in here? Oh, Ultros is in here. Holy moly, And the Ghost Train. And Atmos, my god. So apparently, this one boss is right off the bat can do an attack that does over 4,000 damage. Yeah, I guess I'm grinding here for a while. Like each boss is slightly worse than the last one. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Ultra's ultimate weapon even better. Ultra's even better. And enemies randomly encountered all feel like bosses too. This is gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be fun for somebody. Definitely not me. So I feel like I'm gonna have to spend some time here grinding. There's just no way around this. I need some levels. off of levels. Maybe another level, see how we do. Again, this would be better if everybody's levels weren't so all over the place. Like, I feel like I'd be okay if everybody was on the same level as Gomez, but they're not. So this is what's going to take so long. It's like, not only are there a lot of fights, but there are a lot of hard fights. In the game, it knows when you want to grind. Yeah, we're just gonna grind here. There is nothing I can do about this, except for make myself a little bit stronger. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is going to have to be a bit of a grind stream. I don't even know. Other than maybe, hey, how is this even possible? Like this is just terrible. Let me see. I feel like we were closer than ever to a rage quit. Like, why is there just a boss rush of every boss game? The whole game, this whole game is the grind, yeah. I'll keep sending those Duke Marlboros to me, I guess. It's like, if these are just random enemies, then my god. Again, at least the XP is nice. I think that's all I can about do here. A couple more of those and everybody will level up. A crystal dragon, my god, it's a good thing I saved. Yeah, that was an okay amount of, what do we call that, experience? Oh, the Crystal Dragon wants a rematch, huh? There's nothing you can do about stop except to wait for it to wear off. Or hope that it targets my my two healers. I think I would rather fight the gigantic Marbros because of all the XP they give. Come on, don't be stingy now with the random battles. I couldn't have killed them all. Come on, there we go. I guess I killed all the Marbros. Already is dead down now. Marbles are running away from me now. They're like, yeah, we've had enough of that. Hey, Theodore gained a level. Let the Crystal Dragons take care of it. Alright, I guess I should try at least one of these bosses before I end the stream. Well, it feels like the perfect note to end on. Is this a dark crystal? Darkness. It's growing thicker. Dark powers. This darkness. It has a will of its own. This power. It is springing forth from the darkness. Bahaha! Die, creatures of light. Oh boy. Is it SM from Kingdom Hearts? Oh no. I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts. Do you? Maybe? Good lord. Dio, do you know what this thing is? I have never seen it before in a game. Kind of bullshit that works through a ribbon. Ah. I've never seen it before. Kingdom Hearts has a lot of talk about darkness. This is a Square Enix game, so I just figured. Never seen it before either. Apparently it was made for this game. Oh, thank you for looking that up. Oh, now this game does have original content. You bastard. Oh, somehow he survived that. Guess we are not getting Cecil berserked. Can we get a holy off? My god. That's all. This is the only word you can utter for this game. Like, how was the after years? My god, it was something. Oh, please work. Let holy work. Don't give me some bullshit like, it likes holy. You leave my sexy Cecil alone. These things have 1,000,000 HP. Oh my god, why wouldn't you have 1,000,000 HP? I'm gonna try and use the next round to get their HP up. I just need Rosa to cast one. I think one cure out could do it. Okay, I won. Holy moly, that sucked. Screw you, dragon. Creatures of light? Alright, thank you, Dio. I'm gonna let that play through and I'm gonna take a sip of water. Then we're gonna run back and save and we're gonna try, see if I can do one more boss before the night ends. The fitting fanfare again. Yeah. We're alive. I don't know how, but we survived. What a terrifying dragon. I hope Bahamut is safe. This dark power, it is different from the power Zemus wielded. Gotta be something good in here. A holy lance. And no one can use it. Well, hold on. Hold on a minute, kid. I feel like Theodore should have that. Now Theodore can finally cast Holy. Alright, that is one down. Like 5 more to go on this floor. Let me see, what was the first one up here? That was... Okay, hold on, let me just read this real quick. I'm just mildly curious. That wasn't the dragon, so was that the twin dragon, right? Oh, Death Gauge is in here too. Let me just see something. Hey, what floor is this again? Huh? There's just so many bosses. Alright. There we go, that's the right floor. Everyone is here. It is! Okay. Don't know what I just pressed. I think I hit the bester. Bosses only, huh? Alright, let's see if we can do one. Let's see if we can squeeze one more fight in, win or lose. Bye! See what we got here. The flood of darkness cannot be stopped. You all die where you stand. What do we have here? Yay, it's Cerberus. Wow! This is a middle finger right here. Bad dog. Oh yeah, he is a very bad dog. I might be going back to buy more spider silk. That's a bad dog. That's a very bad dog. Bad dog. So each of his heads gets a turn, so that means he gets 3 turns because each head is taking a turn. Wow, bad dog. Hey, gonna need something stronger than that. It'd been even more fun if you could target each head individually. That'd be something. I mean, I guess I will take the game's small mercies. It's like at some point, do they ease up on the bosses? Is there like, do bosses stop being on the floors? Is what I'm trying to say. Do we get a break from every floor having multiple bosses? All right, next turn, Rosa gets. She's gonna have to cast a big healing spell. Wow, that was not worth it. Oh, use Holy and cast Holy. Holy sucks. Let's see you do her. Game doesn't know when to ease up. No, it doesn't. It does not know the definition of ease up. It's just like more bosses, all the bosses. You guys like nostalgia, don't you? Have all the Final Fantasy bosses. Alright, it's dead. Like go back to where you came from, Cerberus. Are there 4 of these dark crystals as well? Yes. Did we defeat him? Thank you, Dio. These are not the dark crystals we know. A truly dark monster. It was as if he had no soul whatsoever. This power. It imprisoned me as well once. Thor's hammer, and no one can probably use that. Use Blitz when used as an item. I am not seeing a good reason to upgrade. Gonna get back to the save thing. Yeah, maybe it's not so bad. My God, what is the next boss hold? Maybe I can get one more done before we call it a night. Or maybe I'll go against the boss, die horribly, and be like, that is a fitting place to leave it for the night. Well, that's 2 down. Get into a random battle or do that. This Chimera thing really doesn't want me to go to the boss. Have to go Go AFK for a bit. All right, deal. See you get back. What do we have here? I'm impressed you made it here, but it all ends now. The darkness is about to flood into your world, and the planet you live on shall be banished into oblivion. Okay? I don't know what we ever did to you, but okay, buddy. Ugh. Of course it has flare. The only good thing about I guess flare is it always being be a single target spell. Gonna have to try and heal Theodore soon. Or die. I think I hit the wrong one. Gonna have to get float up real soon. Somewhere in this game they forgot to make it fun. Alright, kid, I need you to... Kid, I'm gonna need you to survive long enough to help me cast... Float. Good boy. That is a good Theodore. See what we get. Cool. Of course you would do a tornado. Thank goodness it missed. I gotta remember, oops, that is not who I wanted to blink on, but whatever. I'm gonna need Rydia to not die. Probably should have cast Blink on himself, but I'm kind of thinking maybe we can take this thing down. Maybe we can take her down. With her gross floppy boobs just flopping out there. Because she can. Come on, lady. Surely you feel like dying soon. Don't you feel like giving up? Maybe shuffling off the mortal coil so I can get on with my night? Sounds good, right? Right, lady? Yes, thank you. Just like that. That's what I like to see. Dying of the boss and not me. Oh, thank you, Dio. You're back. A flood of darkness? The world banished to oblivion? So this moon was created to destroy worlds? The darkness, it will swallow all that exists in our world. No, these are not the dark crystals I know. Cool, too. I guess these are for Rose. Oh, these better be good. Oh. Hello. Maybe I can do one more before I get out of here. Come on, let me just leave. I guess we're gonna be floating for a while. Alright, so I guess there's one more and I can go. If I find this crystal dragon. Okay, let's see. Soon the dark flood will begin in earnest. Well, that doesn't sound very earnest at all, to be honest. And you, yes, you will be already dead by the time it begins. Alright, well, what do we have now? What are you guessing, Dio? Oh no. Oh boy. I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, well, this one's going to be fun. This is going to be a challenge. Alright, well, this guy's just an asshole. This is more fun though, yeah. The Dark Leviathan. Alright, well, we still got time before the stream ends. That was quick. That was a pain in the ass. Definitely not fighting this thing. What a time waster. Wonder if you can counter it with slow. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do this one. At least we're gonna get that flare off before he dies. That is not what I wanted to cast. I think we're gonna have to look this one up, or otherwise I am never gonna finish this game. That's not what I meant to do. Ah, it was the wrong button. I think it really seems to matter. I think it really seems to matter. I think this thing will just cast on you over and over again until you figure out how to beat it. Oh, what a pain. I think as long as they are slightly different countdowns, we might be okay. This is gonna be a pain in the ass for a while. Because you have the fun part of this thing casting Doom on you and having an ungodly amount of HP. Hey, we made it though. Well, poor Theodore's not gonna get that XP. Poor kid. That was a pain in the ass. Oh, this is having 3 million HP. Of course. Sorry, Theodore, I tried.
Oh, did I win?
Sure does feel like that, doesn't it? Holy moly. This can't be. Are we already too late? But do we need to stop the darkness? If the world is enveloped in darkness, will anything be able to exist? Strange, this dark power is substantial. Yes, but is it enough to flood an entire planet? Yay, another item I can't use. Wake up, Theodore, we won. Yeah, something like that, Dio. That is just enough to get to the next save point. Back to the save point. Okay, made it back. Alright, we're about to end the stream soon. But let me think. Do I want to try another floor? Now, it looks like we can go down now. Okay, so the ladder is straight up. Let me just make sure there's nothing else. Probably gonna tackle that. So that is not even a whole 7 floors yet. Let's see. Let me see. I think we got everything we need. Well, no, I didn't find the ribbon though. Or... I think there's a ribbon. Let's see if I can find it, and then we'll call it. Oh, welcome, CW. So this is part 19 out of 31 of the After Year stream. Hopefully not that long, but probably. Or did I get the ribbon and just missed it? And welcome, CW. How are you doing tonight? No, not seeing any spare ribbons I may have missed. A lot of crystal dragons, though. Oh, that's nice. That's enough of that. Things are as right as they can be. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, so each head gets a turn. Got it. Okay, that one thing's not as tough as I feared, but here comes another one. At least it spread it out, I guess. Yeah, I am horrified to know what else this thing might do. And at least I saved recently, I guess. Oh, Rydia's dead. And I think Theodore's next. Such a pain in the ass this thing was. No, not Rydia. Thank you, Gobez, for that last little bit of a swing. Of course. Sorry's not running, huh? I think you would get a run on at this point, but no. Really, guys, you had to wait till all of them were KO'd, huh? My first instinct to run from them was correct. I was mildly curious about it, and nah, I don't think I'm curious anymore. Of course, random battle. Like, for the love of God, all I want to do is make sure I didn't miss that ribbon anywhere. This game is like, no, you're gonna fight this fiend dragon. And now I am not seeing where this chest is supposed to be. Alright, let me see. Save real quick. I'm close. I'm not leaving until I find that ribbon. Or until I get tired of playing this game. Let's go. Okay, Fiend Dragon, you really want to fight, huh? Again, not even worth the magic. Not even worth the points. Let's see. Let's see. Pretty sure that was the previous room. Let me see. Let's go. These things are a pain. Oh, I'm still in B12. Trying to figure out where that's. Maybe I already got the ribbon. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I do vaguely remember finding a ribbon in that room. So I think I'm just gonna call it then. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure I didn't miss it. But I think I've already gotten a ribbon. So I think I can safely call it a night. Let me just make sure. Make sure there's not a third ribbon. Yeah, I think I've gotten a ribbon. Just gotta make sure, because when you see the chance to get a ribbon, you don't pass up the chance to get a ribbon. Okay, because the next floor after that is where all the fun starts. Maybe you had to check the VOD to see if you got a ribbon and then get it if you didn't get it next week. Well, I got a ribbon out of this dungeon. I'm just making sure. I have a second ribbon. I'm just gotta make sure there's not a third ribbon that I missed. But I can check the VOD. I know I got the ribbon because I put it on the Theodore. But I'm just making sure there is not another ribbon. See, because what this guy likes to do is it lists the treasure at the end of the dungeon, and not before. Because you wouldn't know, it's not like you want to know what's in the dungeon before you start doing the dungeon, but after, when you're about to go to the next floor. That seems like the perfect place to put the treasure checklist in this walkthrough, but that's just me. Alright, I think we'll probably be okay for next week. I'm going to assume that I got the ribbon. And I am calling it a night. I think I have done enough. I have Final Fantasy for the after years enough for the night. I've only made it. I was on the 7th floor. I made it to the 12th floor. Hey, Recovery, how are you? And you came just in as I'm getting ready to leave Recovery. But yeah, thank you for streaming your torture. You're welcome, Dio. Next floor is Oops. The next floor, 413, is Oops All Bosses. I am restless. Well, hopefully you can get some rest. I am not going to bed anytime soon, but I am coming to an end to this stream because I have had enough of this game. Alright, so let me toss up that ending soon screen. Alright, folks, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and thanks for coming in, Recovery, even if it's for a couple of seconds or minutes. Because we all know it takes a minute to do the sign out. My name's Angela, and I have been streaming Final Fantasy for the after years. A suffering stream for your pleasure. So, let's do the good old sign out. If you don't know who we are a blog where we write about pop culture, video games, anime, all that good stuff. Find us at dcgameblog.com. Where you can get new articles go up Saturday through Tuesday. Normally, Sundays and Mondays are streaming announcements. But those streaming announcements come hours before we stream, so you got a heads up when you know when we're going to go live. But if you've been here, if you've been watching this stream or this channel for a while, you know we usually go up about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but sometimes that we gotta vary from that. And if you want to follow us and make sure you know when all the articles happen, you can add us to your RSS feed. I think that is the most reliable way. Oh, and I fixed the email notifications. It works now. So when an article is posted, now you get an email notification. If you want to go ahead and sign up, we don't send it to anything else, just articles, no spam, no nothing else. It's just articles. And I spent all of my Saturday morning or early morning fixing that thing. Goddamn WordPress plugin that's just not working, but it's fixed now and I'm happy. But if you want to follow us on social media, we are on Blue Sky at Damage Control Blog. We are on Mastodon at Damage Control Blog. We have a Facebook page if you're still on Facebook at Damage Control Blog. We have a YouTube channel where these VODs go up. If you're still watching for some reason, give a like and subscribe. Because if you're watching this far ahead, you might as well. We also have a Discord where notifications of everything go up, and you can come chat with us too. We don't bite very hard. And since this week I am planning on writing about the misplaced optimism of Simon Collins' You Catastrophe song. See, you're already getting ideas of what's happening. That's CW's columns that go up on Wednesday. And as a reminder, there is no live stream tomorrow. Instead, Magna, aka The Drew, he will be writing an article instead, so look forward to that. Go follow us on social media, go add us to your RSS feed, or go get on our mailing list or join the Discord. You don't want to miss that. And if anybody has any streaming suggestions, you let me know as I continue to say my goodbyes. I will be back next Sunday. I've got nothing serious going on Sunday, so I'll be back at usual 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to start with a horrific boss rush. It's nothing but oops, all Final Fantasy VI bosses. I'm not looking forward to it, but if you guys don't have any suggestions, we got a couple people on. We have Grimlock Fly playing Persona 3 Reload, Pizza Patriarch playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. We got Zazie Squirrel. One of these days I'm going to say her name correctly. She is playing Terra Memoria. I've watched her for a while. I don't know if she's planning on hopping off soon or not, so I don't know. Got Pope Corky playing Balatro. But we did just raid him recently. Justa is playing Final Fantasy. Justa 313 is playing Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if he's doing one of those randomizers or if it's actually the game. We got a lot of people on tonight, actually. You actually got close to pronouncing we'll say Zazie correct. One of these days I will actually get it correct. He's always doing rando. Okay. Yeah, hey Deller, how you doing? I had fun watching you on Saturday morning when I got home from work. That was some good Metal Gear Solid 5. Give you a moment to check her stream. Okay. But yeah, Final Fantasy VI rando. Randomizer is weird. So I don't know if you guys are up for a randomizer or if you'd rather see the vanilla game. Good, been lurking a bit. Oh, appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much for that lurk, Deller. Always appreciated. Are you going live soon? Maybe we can raid you. You know, only vanilla players is 13? Wow. Kind of impressed he's got up to 13. My goodness. I'm about in 10 minutes. I don't think I can hold on for 10 minutes though. Damn it. Let me think about that as I give CW a moment. I'm torn between raiding Grimlock Fly. We can't wait for Deller. We could raid Zazie. Well, Deller. Yeah, because I kind of don't want to sit here with dead air for 10 minutes. I feel like we're going on any minute now, but 10 minutes? Yeah, that's so tempting. You're good. Just got back to the PC. All right. Well, I think we'll just raid Zazie. We haven't raided her in a while. Zazie. One of these days, I'm going to get her name right. I'm getting closer. Closer. So we're going to raid her, who she is playing Terra Memoria. She has a lot of fun to watch. A lot of quotable things she says. I actually don't want to play more After Years Dungeons for 10 minutes. No, I don't. I don't, CW. I don't. I so don't want to play. Alright, so we're going to raid. Make sure to say hi to Zazie. My goodness. I'm gonna get her name correct one of these days, I swear. But guys, stick around for the raid. If not, I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Take care, and thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated.